Welcome to Audiobook Zone. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to attract money effortlessly, while others struggle no matter how hard they work? What if making money didn't have to be difficult or filled with stress? Could it be possible that the way we think about money is actually holding us back from having more of it? In Dollars Flow to Me Easily, Richard Dotz explores these questions and presents a new approach to financial abundance. This isn't just a guide to earning more, it's about changing the way you think and feel about money. The core idea is simple: by shifting your mindset, letting go of resistance, and aligning yourself with the natural flow of the universe, you can attract money easily. Dotz shows how abundance is always available to us, but often, we unknowingly block it with negative beliefs and habits. Through practical examples and insights, this book explains how anyone can tap into the flow of prosperity, making money come effortlessly into their life. Before we start, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, please subscribe to the channel and like the video to support our next video. Chapter 1: Welcoming Easy Change into Your Life. In this chapter, we're introduced to the idea that change doesn't have to be difficult. We often view significant changes in our lives, whether it's improving our finances, health, or relationships, as long, drawn-out processes that require immense effort. However, this perception is what creates resistance and makes change seem harder than it actually is. Consider two types of changes. Some changes happen easily, like a shift in perspective or a new opportunity coming your way, almost as if by magic. These changes occur without force, flowing naturally. On the other hand, there are changes that feel like a constant battle. You push against resistance, and the more effort you put in, the more frustrated you become. The author explains that the difference between these two experiences is not the nature of the change itself, but our mindset and energy surrounding it. When you relax and allow the process to unfold, change can happen smoothly, no matter how big or small it is. The key is to let go of the belief that making big changes, like achieving financial freedom, has to be hard. In fact, all changes can be easy when you align yourself with the flow of the universe. Resistance, worry, and fear are what block the natural flow of abundance. When you release these blocks and let go of the need to control every outcome, you create space for easy and effortless change. Imagine trying to force a door open that is meant to be pulled. The harder you push, the less it moves. But when you ease up and pull the door gently, it opens with little effort. This is how the flow of change works in our lives. By allowing rather than forcing, you can experience transformation with ease, even in areas like money and success. The message here is simple: welcome change into your life without resistance. Open yourself up to the possibility that change can happen easily and naturally. When you do, you will start to notice that dollars, and everything else you desire, begin to flow to you with less effort than you ever thought possible. Chapter 2: Your Field of Goodness. There is a constant flow of abundance around us, something that the author calls the field of goodness. This is a space where all the wealth, opportunities, and prosperity you could ever desire already exist. However, most people don't realize they are blocking their own access to this field through their thoughts and beliefs. Many are too focused on what they lack, whether it's money, opportunities, or other resources. When you constantly think about scarcity, you unknowingly align your energy with lack, which only creates more of the same. It's like tuning a radio to a station filled with static. No matter how hard you listen, you won't hear the clear message. Instead of focusing on problems, this chapter encourages us to shift our attention to the abundance that's already present, no matter how small. The more you focus on the good things in your life, the more you will begin to notice them growing. The field of goodness responds to this shift in energy, bringing more wealth and opportunities into your life. Resistance is often the barrier that keeps you from experiencing the flow of abundance. When you fight against your financial problems, overwork yourself, or constantly stress about money, you create more blockages. The solution lies in relaxing and allowing things to flow naturally, trusting that the field of goodness is always available. By focusing on gratitude, ease, and what you already have, you can effortlessly align yourself with the abundance that is ready to enter your life. The abundance you seek isn't somewhere far away, it's already here. By changing your mindset, you can tap into the ever-present flow of goodness and allow more wealth to enter your experience without struggle or force. Chapter 3: How to use your always-on connection to the universe. You are always connected to the universe. This connection is constant and doesn't require any special rituals or practices to establish. The challenge for most people is that they are often too focused on their problems and worries, blocking themselves from fully utilizing this connection. Your thoughts and emotions are the tools that keep this connection alive, and the energy you focus on is what the universe responds to. When people focus on their lack, be it lack of money, opportunities, or happiness, they unintentionally amplify that energy. It's like a feedback loop: the more you concentrate on what's missing, the more the universe brings back to you what feels like lack. The key is to break this cycle by shifting your focus from what you don't have to what you already possess, no matter how small. The universe doesn't respond to specific words or requests, instead, it aligns with your emotions and vibrations. If you constantly feel stressed about money, the universe will continue to match that frequency. But if you can learn to focus on feelings of abundance and gratitude, even for the smallest things, the universe will respond by amplifying that energy, bringing more abundance into your life. In this chapter, the concept is reinforced that the universe is always listening. There's no need to constantly ask for things. The moment you think of something you want, whether it's money, love, or success, the universe begins to work on bringing it to you. Your job is to maintain a mindset of trust and openness, not one of worry or doubt. The best part is that this connection is effortless. You don't need to perform rituals or constantly visualize your goals. Simply trust that your desires are heard, and focus on maintaining a positive, abundant state of mind. By doing so, you'll notice that the things you want begin to flow into your life with ease. Chapter 4: The truth shall set you free, and it's not what you think. Many people are stuck in cycles of financial problems because they continually focus on those problems. The more energy and attention you give to something, the more it persists. This applies directly to financial blockages, which often continue because of a constant fixation on the lack of money. It's not the original problem itself, but the sustained worry and focus on it that keeps it alive. A powerful insight from this chapter is that the more you concentrate on what's missing, the more you amplify that energy. If you constantly worry about paying bills, managing expenses, or your bank balance, you're reinforcing those concerns in your life. This cycle can feel unbreakable, but the truth is, it's the focus on the problem that perpetuates it. Breaking free starts with a shift in focus. It may seem counterintuitive to take your eyes off something as critical as financial lack, but by doing so, you can actually allow the situation to resolve itself. When you let go of your tight grip on the problem and stop obsessing over it, you give the universe space to step in and provide solutions. The universe operates through energy, and when you focus on ease, peace, and abundance instead of fear or lack, your circumstances begin to reflect that change. Imagine your mind as a projector. Whatever image you focus on internally is what gets projected onto the screen of your reality. If you keep focusing on the same negative frames, they will continue to show up in your life. But the moment you shift that inner image to one of abundance, positivity, and trust, what you experience in your outer world will change accordingly. The key takeaway is that everything starts from within. If you don't like what's currently happening in your financial reality, the first step is to change your inner state. Let go of the tension, fear, and worry, and replace it with thoughts of ease and peace. The truth that will set you free is understanding that your outer circumstances are always a reflection of your inner thoughts and feelings. Chapter 5, Nothing you desire is ever out of your league. There is nothing you desire that is beyond your reach. The belief that certain goals or financial levels are out of your league is simply a limitation you place on yourself. Many people think that only others can achieve great financial success or fulfill their biggest dreams, but the truth is, everything you desire is available to you. The universe operates on energy, not on your personal belief in what is possible. Whether or not you fully believe you can achieve a certain financial goal doesn't matter as much as how aligned you are with the feeling of having already achieved it. Even if you doubt your ability to make large sums of money, the universe doesn't depend on your doubts to work. Instead, it responds to your emotions and focus. For example, if you desire financial abundance, you don't have to believe in every detail of how it will come to you. What matters is maintaining a focus on the feeling of abundance itself, without worrying about the specifics. If you can focus on the feeling of ease and prosperity, the universe will start to align the necessary circumstances to bring you that abundance, even if you don't fully believe it at first. Imagine planting a seed in the ground. Even if you're unsure of how it will grow or what exact day the sprout will appear, you still expect it to grow eventually because you've taken care of the seed. In the same way, by focusing on abundance, you're planting the seed of financial success, and the universe takes care of the rest. The lesson here is that nothing is ever out of your league. No goal or desire is too big or unattainable as long as you align your energy with it. The universe doesn't recognize limitations, it only responds to the energy you give off. The more you focus on abundance and ease, the more effortlessly the universe will bring you what you desire. Chapter 6, How to Manifest Money and Abundance in Your Life. Manifesting money and abundance isn't about using complicated techniques or working harder to attract wealth. The real secret lies in changing how you think and feel about money. One common mistake people make is focusing on the lack of money in their lives, believing they have to attract it because they don't have enough. But this mindset only reinforces the feeling of scarcity and keeps abundance at bay. The key to manifesting wealth is to understand that money is already available to you, it's just your focus on lack that creates the illusion of it being absent. When you fixate on what you don't have, you block the flow of abundance. However, when you shift your attention to the idea that abundance already exists in your life, no matter how small, you open the door to receiving more. The universe responds to your energy, not to the specifics of your requests. If you constantly think about how much you need money, you create more need. But if you focus on how it feels to already have financial abundance, you align with the energy of prosperity, and the universe mirrors that back to you. Many people try using methods like affirmations, visualizations, and other practices to attract money. But when these techniques are done from a place of desperation or anxiety, they don't work. The more you try to force wealth into your life, the more resistance you create. Think of it like a river. If you try to control the flow, you create blockages. But when you let go and allow the water to flow naturally, it carries everything you need. The real power comes from relaxing into the process. Trust that the universe already knows what you need, and stop trying to ask repeatedly for it. Instead, focus on the feeling of already having it. The more relaxed and open you are, the more easily money can flow into your life. By embracing a mindset of ease, peace, and abundance, you allow wealth and prosperity to come naturally. The lesson is simple: stop focusing on what's missing and start feeling abundant. Money will flow to you effortlessly when you stop trying to control how it arrives and allow the universe to bring it to you in its own way. Chapter 7, Your Universal Secretary Keeps Perfect Records. Imagine having a personal secretary who keeps track of every desire, wish, and preference you've ever had. The universe works in the same way. It keeps perfect records of all your intentions, whether big or small. Every time you desire something, even if it's a fleeting thought, the universe takes note and starts working to bring it to you. Many people wonder, how does the universe know what I want if I don't repeatedly ask for it? The answer is simple: the universe is always listening. Even in moments when you casually notice something you like, a beautiful house or a car driving by, the universe registers that as a desire. There's no need to constantly ask, because the asking is already done in your everyday life. The key message here is that you've already done enough asking. The universe knows your deepest desires, even if you didn't express them explicitly. Every time you've admired something, or wanted something better for yourself, that desire has been noted and stored. Your job now is to stop worrying about whether your desires will be fulfilled. The universe is already working on delivering everything you've asked for. The more you focus on the worry, on the idea that you haven't received what you want yet, the more resistance you create. It's like asking your secretary to bring you something and then constantly checking up on them. This constant checking can delay the process. The universe doesn't need you to remind it, your only task is to stay open and receptive. This chapter also emphasizes that the universe delivers exactly what aligns with your inner state. If your inner state is one of peace, abundance, and trust, the universe will bring you experiences that match that energy. Conversely, if your inner state is filled with fear, doubt, or lack, you'll continue to experience those emotions reflected in your outer world. The universe is always on your side, organizing the right opportunities, resources, and wealth that match your desires. All you need to do is to trust the process and remain open to receiving. Your universal secretary has kept perfect records, and your abundance is already on its way. Chapter 8: Give up any need to try to be abundant. Achieving abundance doesn't come from effort or constant trying. Many people mistakenly believe that the more they try to manifest abundance, the more it will come into their lives. But this act of trying is rooted in a mindset of lack, and it only reinforces the idea that abundance is something far off, something that you don't already possess. The real key to abundance lies in surrendering the need to ask for it constantly. Every time you ask or push, you are focusing on the fact that you don't have it yet. This focus keeps you stuck in a cycle of limitation. Instead of trying so hard, the book encourages you to relax and recognize that abundance is already yours. The universe knows what you want, and you don't need to ask over and over again. Abundance is not just about dollars or financial wealth, it's about a flow of well-being, peace, and contentment that can manifest in many forms. When you let go of the need to control how abundance arrives, you open yourself up to receiving far more than just money. You start to experience good things flowing to you in all areas of life, effortlessly. One of the main barriers to abundance is the feeling of attachment. When you are attached to a specific outcome or timeline, you create stress and block the flow of good things into your life. The lesson here is to give up the need to control how things happen and when they arrive. Instead, shift your focus inward and align with the feelings of ease, joy, and peace. When you do this, you will find that abundance starts to appear without you even trying. True abundance comes when you stop needing it and start feeling it. When you focus on the inner sense of satisfaction and fulfillment, abundance naturally finds its way to you. The less you chase it, the more easily it flows into your life. Chapter 9: Dollars flow to you easily. Many people believe that attracting money requires a lot of effort or that they need to constantly visualize or focus on their desires to make it happen. However, the reality is much simpler. The natural flow of dollars, or abundance, doesn't require you to force or maintain the feeling. It's something that exists effortlessly, waiting to be tapped into. The feeling of dollars flowing to you is not something you have to constantly create or hold on to. Instead, it arises spontaneously when you turn your attention inward and recognize the peace and joy that naturally exist within you. This inner sense of well-being is what aligns you with the flow of abundance, allowing money to come to you easily and in the right amounts for you. To experience this flow, you must stop focusing on the external world, what's happening in your bank account or the bills you have to pay. Instead, shift your attention inward to the good feelings of joy and peace that are already present inside you. These feelings are the true source of your abundance. In fact, this effortless flow of dollars can be replaced with anything you desire, whether it's happiness, health, or success. When you live in alignment with this natural flow, good things will be added to your life without you having to work hard for them. You'll find that life becomes fuller and more abundant, not because you are suddenly deserving, but because you are now connected to the source of everything you've asked for. The key is to trust that this flow is always available to you, no matter what is happening on the outside. Once you realize that you can access this flow at any moment, it becomes impossible to be discouraged by external circumstances. You will understand that whatever happens in your outer world is simply a reflection of your inner state, and you can change it at any time by returning to the feelings of peace and abundance within. Dollars flow to you easily when you stop resisting and allow the natural goodness of the universe to flow through you. This inner alignment is all you need to bring the abundance you seek into your life. Chapter 10. You have already transformed on the inside. As you reach this point, you have already undergone an internal transformation. Whether you fully realize it or not, the changes in how you think and feel about money and abundance are already taking shape. You no longer have to struggle to achieve financial success or wealth. The shift has happened within you, and this internal change is what will now begin to reflect in your outer world. Many people believe they need to see physical evidence of change before they can trust that something has happened. But the truth is, everything begins inside. Your external reality is simply a projection of your internal state. When you work on your inner peace, feelings of abundance, and trust in the universe, the outer circumstances naturally follow. This transformation is subtle yet powerful. It's not about a sudden, dramatic shift that you can observe immediately, but rather a steady alignment with the flow of abundance. Your perception has shifted from one of lack and worry to one of ease and peace. You now understand that money and all forms of abundance are always available to you, they are simply waiting for you to align with them. Think of the internal changes as planting seeds. While you may not see immediate results, the growth is happening beneath the surface. The seeds of abundance, peace, and financial freedom that you've planted through this book are already starting to take root. It's just a matter of time before they blossom into full manifestation in your life. The universe responds to the inner transformation you've already made. Now that you are aligned with abundance, it will naturally flow to you without effort or struggle. You no longer need to ask for it or seek it out. By simply living in a state of gratitude and trusting that your desires are being met, you will see that your external world begins to reflect this inner shift. You have already become someone who effortlessly attracts money, wealth, and success. The process is now underway. All that's left is to remain in this state of peace, joy, and trust, knowing that everything you desire is on its way to you. Conclusion. As we've explored throughout this book, money and abundance aren't things you need to chase or struggle to obtain. Instead, they are energies that naturally flow to you when you align with the right mindset and feelings. The transformation begins inside you. By releasing resistance, focusing on feelings of gratitude, and trusting in the universe's ability to deliver, you allow wealth and prosperity to flow into your life effortlessly. You've already taken the first steps by shifting your perspective, recognizing that dollars, opportunities, and abundance are always available to you. The key now is to remain open, relaxed, and confident that everything you've asked for is already on its way. The universe responds to your energy, and by living in a state of peace, trust, and abundance, you invite all the wealth you desire into your life. The internal transformation you've made is the foundation for lasting abundance. Trust that this shift will continue to manifest more financial freedom and success as you move forward. Thank you for listening to this summary of Dollars Flow to Me Easily. We hope this has inspired you to shift your mindset and allow abundance to flow into your life naturally. If you found value in this, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel for more audiobook summaries. Stay tuned for more insights and guides on how to attract success, wealth, and happiness into your life.